Hey Capricorn, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your August reading. We're in a new month, almost in a new month. We are in a new season. The Timeless Tarot reading is up. I definitely recommend checking that out. It was for all signs for Leo season. I'm kind of basing this reading off of that one. So especially if you like this reading and it resonates, check out the Timeless Tuesday if you haven't already. I'm really looking into the energies of this particular week and how they're going to carry through Leo season. We have Venus almost out of its retrograde shadow. Mars just went into retrograde shadow, so he's starting to slow down as Venus is returning to normal. There's this need to be authentic in our actions, our thoughts, our words, kind of saying what we mean and meaning what we say and living up to our commitments and our promises and who we want to be. So think the Timeless Tarot, big picture, and then here we're narrowing it down a little bit for each individual sign. So Cap, this is really to see how these energies are throwing cards all over the place. Hold on. I don't think we're going to take those. We're just going to put them back. If they're meant to be, they'll come back. Oh, sorry, I totally just bumped the table. Oh my god, everything's getting thrown to the floor. Alright. I think these ones will take. If I can get them, hold on. Alright. Let me get situated. I have to move my chair every time I have to go reach for these cards. Alright, what did we get, Capricorn? So, full moon in Libra. Nice. A win-win outcome is forecast. Blue moon. Sorry, there's a cop siren going on. I hope you guys can hear that. I'm sorry if you can. Believe in the impossible here with this blue moon. Yes, always. That's a given. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. Oh, might need a little extra compassion. And this could be for someone else or even for you. Just to line up. Oh, wasn't looking at the camera. Couldn't even see those, could you? There we go. That's better. And then South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Interesting. I feel like I want those two kind of together. So a win-win outcome is forecast. Believe in the impossible. Bring love into the situation and don't let your past hold you back. So we may be reminiscing a little bit. The Six of Cups has actually come up in a couple of the readings already. It'll be interesting to see if it comes up in yours, because that's kind of what I'm getting off of these two, where this don't let your past hold you back. We may be remembering things a little too fondly, or wishing for things that, yes, maybe part of it was nice and it felt good, but then there were other parts that were not so hot, right? So we may just be remembering things the way we want to and not necessarily the way we are, right? When there are bigger and better things ahead of us. So there might be a little bit of I'm trying to think how I want to word that. But we might be a little too forgiving of our past, is what I'm saying. And having the awareness that something much bigger and fully satisfying is out there may help to kind of pull us out of that. Alright, Capricorn, let's see what's going on. It's funny how many of the readings so far have been about love and romance. It's a big theme right now. So first card out, I'll show it to you, don't worry. I want to see if we can get a few more cards out before we lay them all out. But so far we've got the Seven of Wands, which is great. Really strong energy, especially in this particular deck. I love the way it's depicted in this particular deck. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Lovely. Right? New opportunities, growing, planting some seeds. We've got the growth potential here. Stop it. Did I not tell you this was coming? Can't Nope, can't make it up. You literally cannot. All right, my friends. All right, so Seven of Wands, like I was saying, and I absolutely love the way this card is depicted, because normally it's, you know, the central figure doing his own thing, and then you've got 6 other haters with their wands pointing at him, trying to tell him what to do. In this particular deck, you can see there's the 6 wands, but no haters. They've all been conquered, right? Because this card is about independence, doing things your own way. You know, yes, everyone has their opinion. We don't need to listen to their 2 cents. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Does not matter. All right? So, with the 7 of Wands, it is a positive card in my opinion, and it is a solo card, right? So it's a, you know, that can be in some ways disheartening when we're talking about relationships, especially if this, you know, turns out to be a love reading. That can be a little like frustrating, right? Because it's a very solo energy. It's all about you, right, and your path and your journey. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, so we might be trying to force things along faster than they, you know, can possibly go or should go, right? Knight of Pentacles normally very practical, slow moving, not a big risk taker. This could be us trying to push things a little too hard, push things a little too fast. Doesn't always help us in the long run, right? 9 of Pentacles. So to me, 9 of Pentacles here is kind of on the same level with this 7 of Wands, right? Conquering all the naysayers, knowing your worth, knowing your value, feeling strong. I do get drawn to this little triple moon symbol on this fountain in the back of the 9 of Pentacles, kind of giving me the nod to like cycles as things start to move and shift. You know, it's also natural cycles that, you know, there's no way we can rush. Like, we can't make the full moon happen every night, right? We have to allow that time to pass, right? So it's kind of like this natural progression, this natural order of things. You know, and it's even fun, now that I've said that, like you look at the Pentacles, you know, in the 9, she's got that little squirrel with her. And then it's like in the Knight, that little squirrel has grown up, you know, and now it's like this giant, impressive mount, right? But that also takes time, right? It's like we're taking that tiny little squirrel and wanting him to be this big old beast and you know, use him to conquer our objectives. Takes time, takes care, takes effort, takes love. Oh, funny I said that. Where was it? Bring love in the situation, right? So there may be this need to bring some compassion into the story. And then here we have the 6 of Cups, right? Thinking about the past. Here it's upright, which is good, right? Because it's in the reverse where it's, you know, remembering things a little too fondly. But this 6 of Cups, we might be living a little too much in the past, right? Remembering the good old days. But that doesn't mean that's where we stop, right? We can have more than that. Oh. I thought someone popped out. Never mind. There we are. So it may be time to be willing to get out of our rut, maybe step out of our comfort zone with the 6 of Cups. Bottom of the deck right now, Magician, having all the tools we need, having the power to create this change. Here we are manifesting, right? Let's flip these bad boys over. Yes. Queen of Pentacles. Perfect energy for you, Capricorn. So in your element, feeling grounded, right? Stable. Also very nurturing. This is always my queen that's, you know, did you get enough sleep? Are you hungry? Did you get enough rest? Are you feeling good? Let me see if you have a fever. You know, have you gone outside today? Let's go for a walk. You know, get moving. Very, very grounded, but also very nurturing. Very nurturing to your well-being as a whole, right? And I think that's what kind of helps get us into the present, right? What pulls us into the present. That is a wild figure there. So I don't know if I've ever seen the 9 of Wands in this deck. It's crazy. She looked crazy, that one. She looked crazy. But 9 of Wands, again, stubborn, resistant. Again, it's that drive, like, I need to control this. It needs to happen this way. We've got the Knight of Wands being impulsive. Again, you know, not thinking about things and just charging and leaping, which ultimately leads us to the Five of Swords, right? Which, yes, is conflict, but there's also this element of it that, you know, was the victory worth it? It's kind of the hard-won victory. Hard one because, you know, we tried to force it, we tried to push it through sooner than it would be ready. We tried to push it through on our terms, not the divine's terms, right? When here, we, literally, it's like, you're capable, like that's evident, right? You're in a good spot, you're in a place where we can really make some good decisions and make some clear headway, right? But it's because you're so strong here, Capricorn, right? And we've also got your energy here with the Queen of Pentacles, right? Because you're so capable, you want things to be moving along, right? Versus kind of sitting in that energy. Because even this Queen of Pentacles, she's not rushing anywhere. She's so content and she's perfectly happy right where she's at. There's our little squirrel friend again. Right? But she's where she needs to be. She's fine. She's totally fine. Where this 9, although yes, capable and strong, doesn't she look like she's kind of like, oh, like Cinderella on the inside of the fence? Doesn't she kind of look like she wants more? She's dreaming of more, right? When she's built everything she needs. She built it all up. But she kind of looks like she just, I want more. I want. Which, wanting is not a bad thing. Let me throw that out right now. Wanting, not a bad thing. But here, with these energies of like trying to force it, acting impulsively and just almost kind of, I don't want to say not recklessly, but again, just sooner than needs to, or trying to push and feeling anxious and feeling like we're gonna miss it, right? And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is again impulsively just acting just for the sake of acting, right? Leads to this hard-won victory. And again, this is falling out under the Six of Cups. Like what this fantasy image isn't what we're going to get if we continue to push it. I want to clarify this a little. We're going to go a little deeper, Capricorn. Tell me about this Five of Swords. I want to say that's where this brings love into the situation is. And it's really a love of self. You know, you got to be compassionate with yourself. There we go. So we got Six of Swords, moving forward, things getting easier. Three of Pentacles, everything coming together, teamwork, collaboration. Yes, oh my God, I love. 10 of Swords, yes. Now, I know, rough card, I'm not saying yes to be like, hey, we're going to get stabbed. Yes, in the sense that the 10 is the ending, right? Because here, in this kind of stubborn energy, we end up getting stuck at the 5, which is a hard-won victory, or where what did I say earlier? The spoils, the spoils aren't worth the losses, right? Like you won the victory, but you lost your entire army in the process, right? So was it really worth winning? Are we standing here happy and like, hey, great, wonderful? Here, so if we clarify this Five of Swords, you know, we're already on the way forward, right? We're already making progress here with this Six of Swords. You know, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, that everything is working itself out, right? Everything's coming together to bring about the ending of whatever this painful, you know, moment is. So if it's just being single, if this is a relationship, if this is a job, or, you know, in today's world, it could be unemployment, whatever this struggle bussy moment is, things are naturally working themselves out to bring about this ending, right? And here at the 10, like it's over, right? There's nothing after the 10. Then we get back to the Ace. So there's nothing after this. This 5, yes, you won, but there's still a mess to clean up. There's still kind of rough things to sort out, right? So to clarify this Five of Swords, if we can allow the flow, it will come to a complete end versus this like forced ending where, you know, you don't really get to enjoy the prize. And that's not what we're after, right? What is this prize? I love it. I love it. Let's see if anyone else. No, no one else wants to come out. All right. Take that in. Empress energy. Yes. Creation. Abundance, right? And Empress can create anything. Could be, I mean, it could be a Taurus. So if some of you are going after a Taurus, this might be indicative of that. But in any sense, this is abundance in any form. You can even see her shield is in the shape of a heart, right? So it doesn't have to be material resources, right? But this is abundance. It's fertility. So for some of us, you know, this could be about, you know, having a family, right? But fertility, abundance, creation, creativity, all of this wonderful energy being under your control. We're already tapped into that, right? Because if you think of the Empress, she's the embodiment of all four queens put together. We have one already. You're already in that energy. This is just elevating it to another level. You could almost say that this is an evolution where you're this queen, and this 10 almost brings about the end of your like mortal phase, and then you move into goddess phase, right? I mean, I definitely like that storyline. That's everything. That is everything. But there is this window of abundance and creation ahead of you, but you want to allow all the elements to fall into place, right? If you force it, you're gonna mess up the ritual, right? Here with this like 9 of Wands, right? If you force it and do it too hastily, right? You're supposed to wait till the moon rises, and here you are doing it before the sun has even set, just trying to rush it along. It's not going to work out properly. It's not going to work out properly. So I would say, especially for this week, but as we start to move forward, like really be aware of where you're being too anxious or too hasty or rushing things too much. Make sure you're thinking it through. Make sure you're really being kind of practical, which isn't the funnest word, especially in my vocabulary. But, you know, make sure we're being practical and reasonable with what we're asking for, with what we're working on, you know, what our goals are, right? Be practical and be very realistic and grounded in the now, right? So make sure we're not reminiscing too much, living in the past too much. We need to be fully in the present as we make these decisions, all right? All right, my lovelies, I'm going to wrap up there. As always, sending you my love. Thank you for all your love, support, your comments. Thank you for anyone who's been sharing the videos. You know, the more people we can reach together, the better. If you're not already, please subscribe and hit that big red subscription button below. Join my little group of Ride or Dies. We get together every week and have fun talking cards and being all mystic and stuff. I love it. Until then, take care. Be safe and healthy as our world is still kind of crazy. I wish you the best, and I will see you next week. Bye, Capricorn.